Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on the channel, and in today's video we're going to go all the way back to 2022 to take a look at one of the most forgotten about releases of that year, probably the most forgotten about, and perhaps one of the most forgotten about all releases of all time. But first, just wanted to say, it's a background character. Some of us collect them, some of us don't. Either way, I'm pretty sure we can all agree that they're important to the Cars line. And Mattel seems to have forgotten that because they've been releasing none of them since the middle of 2025. So that's just great. Now all we're getting is repaint slop that may or may not have appeared in a book. Great. If you can't tell, I'm not a big fan of how the line is right now, but without further ado, let's get on to the car we're taking a look at today. It is Dana Crankoff. I believe I'm pronouncing that correctly. From 2022 Singles Case Z. Now, Dana is notable here because her casemates, which were also new releases, Revni Grilliante and Bertha Butterswagen, were both released in the United States. Revni in the Walmart version of the case, Bertha in a later case, I want to say Case M, along with Fred and a couple of other notable releases. But Dana did not have the pleasure of being released in the United States because Target was abysmal dog shit at the time, and was until 2025. Thankfully, they've gotten their act together, but we missed this case entirely because of that, and you could only really find her at, like, Ross Dress for Less stores, because they ended up getting in the case. But of course, they only got in a couple of the cars from the case, so good friggin' luck finding Dana. I ordered mine on eBay, so that's why it took me forever to review her here. But without further ado, enough ranting, let's get into the review here. Dana's art is nice and crispy, displayed on the card back here. She's looking rather happy to get a photo shoot, although her camera is on the left side in her render, and I think in the movie, while it's on the right side on her diecast. Sure hope somebody got fired for that blunder. I'm joking. Anyways, onto the card back here, we got As Seen in Cars 3, that is correct, good job Mattel. Rusty's Cruz Ramirez, APB. Liability, Zambalaya Simisanga. The King, Trip Weathers. Maddie McGear, and Jackson Storm. Seeing Maddie McGear reminds me of, like, that trend where people created, like, Maddie McGear videos. What was up with that? She got, like, mega popular there for a while. But anyways, enough dilly-dally, let's crack Dana open from her 3-year-long prison. Her camera meant that she fought, but I got her out of the package, so let's tone the camera down and zoom in on Dana. So since she's not a racer of any kind or anything, her decals will... There won't be a lot of decals to talk about, but we'll do our best here to cover her. Starting with the expression, it is a very unique one, and I am a big fan of it. We got a kind of like, hey, McQueen, what, blah, 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 you know, asking him questions, because she appeared outside of the Rusty's Racing Center. So it makes sense for her to have, like, this kind of expression, like, quizzical expression, not worried, quizzical. And she has some very nice detail on the front end here. Her grille is painted in, the outer part of her grille is painted. Her headlights are painted in 3 separate colors, one for the outline, one for the headlights themselves, which is, I want to say, a slightly lighter blue than the body, and, you know, her amber turn lights. So that's really cool. Really nice detail, honestly. And then the camera looks nice, too. It's, you know, a very compact camera with a nice bulb here and the flash accessory, and it's looking a bit more modern than, you know, your average Cars 1 camera, which it should. Moving on to the left side here, she's got her nice sky blue paint, silver on the door handles, a black stripe down the side as door trim, and some very nice looking gunmetal rims, like metallic gunmetal rims. Those look very nice for Thailand standards and are honestly some of the best I've ever seen from Thailand, which is shocking. Her windows also have some black shimmer on them, and her mirror is unpainted. Moving on to the back here, we have taillights painted in 4 separate colors. The light blue from earlier, which we saw in the headlights, the red for taillights and the amber turn lights, as well as the outline. Her license plate is surprisingly readable, being B12-18T, and I believe it's from California? Yeah, it looks like it says California. Which would make sense, since there is the racetrack out that way. Wonder if that means that the Rust East Racing Center is in California. Nah, it can't be. It's in the middle of, like, nowhere, kind of. Right side is, of course, same as the left, although this one has a honking camera sticking out of it. So there are 2 holes drilled into her body for the camera, and it came pre-attached, which is nice. So that will about do it for her review. Let's get in a comparison here real quick with the most infamous background character of Cars 3, the one, the only Zen 10 sedan, who appears about 10 million times throughout the movie. That's an exaggeration, but she is the same body, I believe, as Dana here, so I felt it an apt comparison. Of course, completely different expression, completely different colors. It's nice to get this model in a different color, because it does appear quite often in Cars 3. So I kind of wish they would release it more often, but again, Mattel is too busy releasing, recolors. Recolors of popular characters, not background characters like a lot of us diehards want. And one other character I want to talk about here real quick is Sarah Wheelson, who appeared in Cars 1 and is a very similar model. Not exact, of course, mind you. They are from 2 separate movies after all. But they are very similar, and they both have cameras. And like I was saying, you can see this one's a photo camera, this one's a video camera. But, you can see how much modern this one looks compared to Sarah's over there. So it's really cool that we did end up getting these 2 a year apart. And Dana, to my knowledge, is the only camera car from Cars 3. That is an interesting fact. Because I know we got a reporter or 2, of course, Shannon Spokes and Biz Torkson. But I think that Dana is the only paparazzi/camera car that we got for Cars 3. So, she's very unique for multiple reasons. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think on her, if you guys have her, if you guys want to get her, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!